Hello viewers, Mr. Nyati here. I'm back again with another video, which is basically a continuation of section B of the 2023 GCE past paper. I would love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video, leave a comment in the comment section, and also like the video. We move straight to section B, question B2. The question says, figure B2.1 shows the same cone being placed in three different positions, X, Y, and Z, on a surface or any flat surface. We have this. Okay. Now this cone has been placed. Its tip is the one that has been placed on the surface, and this one, its side, okay, is placed on the surface. And as you can see here, it can roll over easily, it can change to a new position easily. But this one, if you apply a little bit of some displacement to this cone, it will not come back to its original position. This one, if you tilt it a bit, apply some displacement to this cone, you will realize that it will come back to its position. And this is because of the base. This base is quite large, okay? So there is this area on the base. This one, it easily changes its position because it's more like on a neutral position. But this one, it's very unstable, okay? So now, the first question says define center of mass. Now, center of mass is basically the position on an object where its mass appears to be concentrated, or where its mass seems to be concentrated. So that is center of mass. So we write the answer here for question B2. Alright, so this is the answer. Center of mass is the position on an object where its mass is. You choose, don't write like this, choose. I'm just highlighting some choices that you can go for, where its mass seems or appears to be concentrated. So in your answering, you can go by this way. Center of mass is the position on an object where its mass seems to be concentrated. If you don't like that way, you can say center of mass is the position on an object where its mass appears to be concentrated. That is the answer. Then we move on to question B2B. Identify the cone in a neutral equilibrium. So there are three types of equilibrium, okay, or equilibria. There is one which is stable equilibrium, where the object, if displaced, okay, if some displacement is applied to the object, it sits to its original position, or it returns to its original position easily. In this case, which object here, if you were to tilt it a bit, okay, and it would return easily to its original position? Well, this one would easily return to its original position if you applied some force here a bit to allow it to come to basically sort of slightly change its position. You realize that to come back to its original position. So we would refer to this as stable equilibrium. And then we have what we call neutral equilibrium, where the object, if tilted a bit, changes to a new position. In this case, we have this one, which is lying, okay, on its side, so to speak. You'll find that when you apply some displacement to this or some force to this, if it is displaced slightly, you realize that it changes to a new position without being affected really. But this one is, if it sits like this and then you apply a bit of some force to it, you realize that it doesn't go back to its position. Why? Because it is unstable in this position. So to say, or we are going to ascribe the equilibria in this way. This one is unstable equilibrium, neutral equilibrium, and stable equilibrium. The question says, identify the cone in a neutral equilibrium position. Well, the answer there would be which cone? Cone Y. Okay, so it's say cone Y. state two factors that affect stability of an object. So which two factors affect the stability of an object? Well, the first factor is the base area, okay? The base area. So which one is more stable here? The most stable one would be this, because of the base area. If you check on the base area compared to this one, you would realize that the base area gives it a lot of stance for it to sit in this way stably, and also be able to return to its position if slightly tilted. And then the other factor is position of center of mass. The other factor would be position of the center of mass. And we have said that the center of mass is basically a position on an object where its mass seems to be concentrated. And in this case, this guy here, the center of mass seems to be concentrated, the mass seems to be concentrated below here. And this is its center of what? Center of mass. And so that center of mass is one of the factors that basically affect the stability of an object. I hope this video was helpful on this part. Bye-bye.